Hi. Now we are going to see about some keywords used in system Verilog like Randcase and Rand sequence and unique and priority. First we will see about Randcase. Randcase randomly select one of its branch. Selecting the case is based on the probability. An item weight divided by sum of all the weights give the probability of taking that branch. That weight we are mentioning, right? So that is calculated by that particular item weight divided by sum of the total weight given for all the branches or alternative. We will see with the example. So the name of the module is Randcase. Here I declare y and count 1, count 2, count 3 as an integer. Within the initial block I assigned count 1, count 2, count 3 as 0. Then in repeat block, here I use the keyword Randcase. It is similar to case. You have to use a Randcase and you have to close with the end case. The difference is the case, how it will behave. We have to mention the sensitivity list, the condition which we have to check. You have to mention here. Okay, which one get match, that alternative or that statement will execute. So here, if you mention Randcase, here we need to mention the weightage of choosing that statement. Okay. For example, when you give 5 here, okay, the probability of choosing this statement will be 5 divided by 5 plus 2 plus 3, 10. So 5 divided by 10, that you will get 50% for probability of choosing this statement. Okay, y value is assigned as 1. And if you mention 2 here, the probability of taking this statement is 20%, 2 divided by 10. Okay. And you mention 3, okay, the weightage we are giving 3, so the probability of taking or executing this statement is 30%, 3 divided by 10. So here I am checking y is 1 or 2 or 3. Based on that, I am just incrementing the count registers. So when y is 1, count 1 become count 1 plus 1. If the second line is choose, y2 value get incremented. If third line, that is y equal to 3 is assigned, automatically count 3 value get incremented by 1 each time. Okay, here I run this for 100 times. And after this, I just display the value of count 1, count 2 and count 3 here. See here, count 1 happens, that is y equal to 1 happens 48 times, and y equal to 2 happens 16 times, and y equal to 3 happens 36 times. Okay. So expected is 30%, right? So it happens 36 times. The probability is 36. So this is the behavior of Randcase. Rand sequence. The random sequence generator is useful for randomly generating sequence of stimulus. This is used to choose particular alternative randomly. Here you can able to give the sequence of stimulus, okay, randomly. That is the use of Rand sequence. Rand sequence is a keyword. Instead of case, we need to use Rand sequence and its appropriate end sequence. Rand sequence keyword, to close that you should use end sequence. Okay, within this bracket, we need to mention the sequence name. Okay, main is nothing but a sequence name. You can give any name and you have to use that name here. Foreign. So automatically this rand sequence, you choose this main. Okay. Here you need to mention the order which how it should be behaved. Okay. If I mention 1, 2, 3, this one is nothing but this one. So first it will display 1 and next sequence, after 1 we are mentioning 2, so it will choose this one. It will display 2 and 3. 3 will be choose and you will get the display 3. Okay. So this. Here I am going to run this for 5 times. Each time when I run, so this sequence will happen like this order. So see here, 5 times it is happening. Each time, first 1, then 2 and 3. Second time also 1, 2, 3. It prints in this order because I mentioned in this order. This is the sequence is happening while you run the rand sequence. In case if I do like this, here I use the OR operator. Okay. In main 1 or 2 or 3. So that means that you have to choose any one. Okay. Each time when I run this, it will choose either 1 or 2 or 3. See here, first time it choose 3 and second time also 3 and 1, 2, 3. So this way it will work. And you can also mention the weightage of here. I didn't mention any weightage, randomly it choose any one of the alternative. You can also able to mention the weightage for choosing the alternative. For n equal to is used to assign the weightage for 1. For that I am assigning weightage 3, and for 2 I am giving 1, and 3 I am giving 1. Based on the weightage, it will choose any one of the alternative when you run this repeat. Then we are going to see about unique if. So unique if evaluates all the conditions parallelly. Simulator issue runtime error or warning in the following condition. So one condition is that more than one condition is true. Here it is unique if evaluates all the statements in parallel manner. So if one condition is true, that is more than one condition is true, okay. So it can easily identify that and it will throw the runtime error. The another possibility is no condition is true or final if does not have the corresponding else. Okay. When these two things are happen, it will give the runtime error. Let's check it. Here in this example, model name is unique if. Here I declare 3 variables as int, and within the initial block I assign the value for a as 10, b as 20, c as 40. With the help of unique if, I am checking this condition: a less than b. A value is 10, b value is 20. It is satisfied, right? It is true. So this will happen. The same time, in the else part also, see here a less than c. A is 10, c is 40. It is also satisfied. It is also true. So if I already told, when you use unique if, the statements are evaluated parallelly or concurrently. Here both the conditions are true, right? So you will get a runtime error or warning when you run this. See here, more than one condition matches found in if different side. Okay, more than one condition matching statement. So this warning you are getting. If I didn't use this unit, so normally it will behave in the as a sequential manner. So it will check at, at this point it is true, so it is just display this one, this statement A is less than B. You won't get any error or warning. That is the use of unit. It will evaluate these statements parallelly. If more than one statement is true, it will throw a runtime error or warning. And one more thing, if none of the condition is true, okay, if no condition is true, if you didn't mention the else part at the time also, you will get a runtime error. Priority if. So priority if evaluates all the condition in sequential order as like a normal if. But if you use a normal if, it will not throw any error when no condition is true or if you didn't mention the corresponding else part. The advantage of priority if no condition is true or if you didn't mention the corresponding else part, it will throw the runtime error. That is the difference between priority and normal if. Behavior is similar to if, okay, evaluates in sequential order. But here we have the advantage of getting runtime error or warning when none of the condition is true or if you didn't mention the corresponding else. In this model, I declare ABC and I assign value for ABCD, so C. Then here I use priority if A less than B. A value is 50, B value is 20. It is false. So it will go to the else part. Here I use if else. So again it checks the condition A is 50 and C is 40. Okay, it is also false. So here I didn't mention the else part for this. Here if I check this condition, I didn't mention this. Okay. So while when you use a normal if instead of this priority if, you won't get any runtime error. Okay. So if you didn't mention the default else part, okay, in the design, the time you will during the synthesis process, a latch will be created at the output side. Okay. To avoid that, you need to mention the default or final else block. Okay. So if you use a normal if, it won't indicate that part. Okay, that's why if you use priority if, see here, I'm getting no condition match in this statement. So if case of normal if no condition is match, okay, you won't get any error or warning information. That is the use of that unique and priority keywords. See one more. This model assign value of A as 10, B as 20, C as 40. Priority if A 20, sorry, 10 less than 20. It is true. The else part A, it is 10 less than C, 40. Okay. Both conditions are true. Okay. So when you use priority, it will behave as it evaluates the statement in sequential order. So if first condition is true, it will display the corresponding display statement. Okay. If you use the unique, you will get a runtime error because both the conditions are true. It will evaluate in parallel manner. When you use priority, it will behave in the sequential order. So which happens first, that display we will get. Then unique case and priority case. It is similar to unique if and priority if. When you use unique case, it evaluates all the conditions parallel and simulator issue runtime error or warning the following condition. Same as unique if. If more than one alternative is true, in the unique case, you will get a runtime warning. Or another possibility is no alternative is true, or if you didn't mention the default statement. Okay. That time also you will get a runtime warning. So the design part is nothing but a decoder. Code used to decoder input variable is state 4-bit and output variable is G set 2-bit. With the help of always from law, I implemented the actual logic. Unique case of 1. Okay. Here I mentioned the input state of 0, state of 1, state of 2, state of 3. Okay. Then any one of these alternative is 1, that alternative will be chosen and a corresponding statement will execute. So this side is the test event for this. I declared state and G as a logic. This is a 4-bit and this is a 2-bit. Then I instantiate this model here and I map the ports. Then this is to get the waveform. Within the initial block, first I am assigning state as 4-bit binary 1 0 0 0. So this is state of 0, this is state of 1, this is state of 2 and this is state of 3. So if I assign 0, this is so here I assigned and I run this. So this is 1, right? State of 3 this one. Here I am checking for case of 1. So it will choose this alternative and you will get G as 3. If I use unique case, it will evaluate all the branches or alternatives in parallel manner. Okay. So here only one alternative is matched with this, so I won't get any error or warning. I will get the output for the corresponding input. Expected output is 3, right? So 8 we are giving 1 0 0 0. So this one we are getting 3. The value is 3. So here we won't get any error or warning. Okay. Because we are using unique case and also we are just giving only one value is matching here. In case if I give this second value, that is 4-bit 0 0 1 1. Now two alternatives are matching with 1. Let's check. So you should get a runtime error warning here. So we are getting more than one condition match in this statement. That is due to we are mentioning the unique keyword here. Okay, so it evaluates parallelly. So as per the given input, this here, two alternatives are matched with one. So we are getting the runtime error. Then priority case. It is similar to priority. It evaluates all the condition in sequential order. Okay. This is the same way in the normal case also work. The difference is when you use priority case, if no alternative is matched or you does not have the corresponding default case, you will get a runtime error or warning. So that is the advantage of this priority case. Just that with this same example. So now I choose priority case. So it will execute in sequential order. So this time I won't get any runtime error because it will choose the first one. Okay. And we are getting the corresponding output. So 3 we are passing, right? Input is 3, the output is 0. If we are giving 3, to choose the first alternative, so output we are getting 0. And you will get error only if you didn't mention this default case or none of the case statement is not matched with the given condition. You will get the runtime error. So I am giving 4 zeros here. So now all the values are 0. So no alternative is matched for the given condition 1. So you will get a runtime 1. Okay, and condition is matched in the statement. Okay. So this is the uses of unique and priority keywords. Okay, thanks. Bye.